This is Alexlexus hitting you with the head crush, and I'm with Mr. L.I. Joe over here, and we're here at New York Comic Con 2017. We're trying to get in line for Bloodstain Ritual of the Night, but bringing it over to Joe. What are you up to these days?
Nothing, man. I'm just hanging out, trying to play some Marvel. I'm kind of ass at it, but I'm trying to get better. Waiting for Season 3, Street Fighter. Okay. Waiting for Sagat, you know, like everybody else. Right. Everybody else is doing.
Now, it's just a rumor with Sagat, but do you think he's actually going to make the roster?
I think he has no choice.
Yeah, Ono-san, I saw him yesterday, and some folks were asking, like, hey, you know what? You can't leave the king out, you know what I mean? He's just been a favorite.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
No, but, you know, considering how Ono and Team Capcom are trying to pull in some of the roster to not look and play the same, what do you think some potential changes to Sagat might be?
There's always a big rumor. I've heard it numerous times that when he's in the game, he's not going to have any fireballs.
What?
I've heard it a couple of times. Oh. I've heard it a couple of times. Now, granted, it's a rumor, but I think, I mean, I would be down with the redesign of him. Like, I think that might be too drastic of a redesign. Maybe, like, V-Trigger gets fireballs. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind a redesign of Sagat. I think they actually did a pretty good job with, like, you know, Bison's a little different, and, you know, Ken's slightly different in the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down with that kind of stuff. Like, Nash is different, so it'd be cool to see, like, a slightly redesigned Sagat. I'd be down with it.
Now, I would say maybe, let's say he had a regular projectile, but in V-Trigger, then you could get the high and low ones or so.
Yeah. They could do so much stuff. So. Okay. And now you get 2 V-Triggers, so.
Now, you know, yesterday at the Capcom Twitch, I don't know if you were able to check that out, but, you know, they didn't make no mention of new critical arts, and that's something on Event Hubs and Shoryuken.com they were talking about. You know, what are your thoughts on that?
I would rather have a V-Trigger because I feel like the V-Trigger could change the way you play the character. Mm-hmm. So it'll add like another layer of depth to the character and like matchups, whereas a critical art is just a super. You know what I mean? It's not really going to change much as the way you play. I'd rather have something that will drastically change the entire match. You know what I'm saying? Like in the way you go about playing the character than just, you know, here's a new critical art. So
now, you see, for me, I was an avid Chun-Li player back in the day and in Street Fighter 4. And the Kokosho, I had a lot of setups for that. Obviously missing in Street Fighter 5. I would like to see another critical art setup, maybe because that would add a different layer of depth. But like you said, you made valid points where a different V-Trigger, change the style of the game. You know, like folks with Nakali, they pop that V-Trigger like real quick. I mean, have you ever had difficulties with those?
I mean, yeah, of course. It's the game has started to lean towards let's get V-Trigger first game. You know what I mean? But again, I'm sure with this new update, it's going to be balance changes. So who knows what's going to happen.
All right. And now, you know, a little bit about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. We have it out there at the Capcom booth and everything. Now, what are your thoughts on some of the new characters and just the game itself? You know, I'm adjusting and a couple. I got it. I'm good. Yeah. So I mean, everything is all good in terms of it returns to the traditional four buttons. You know, low fierce punch into launcher. You know, I wasn't a fan of the MVC 3 setup, but what are your thoughts on the game overall?
I like the game. It's pretty cool. I just think some stuff has got really strong really, really quickly, and it's kind of it makes me nervous. You know what I mean?
Like what do you mean? Like the stones?
No, like just like some of the way teams are like developing. The game is very set play-ish, so like you get the hit, and then you force a situation where they have to block again. Like it's always one person's turn sometimes, unless you have, you know, there's, I don't want to say lack of defensive mechanic, but it seems to be very oppressive. And I feel like there's a lot of really, really good strategies so early in the game. Yeah. Like, and I know we need some time to figure out how to get through stuff. It just seems really strong really early. Yeah. But again, I have a lot of fun with the game. I think it's really cool. I can't wait to see like more of the DLC. I played all the characters, all the DLC, so it seems good. I like Sigma, probably the best out of all of them.
Yeah, he's like a heavy hitter.
Yeah, it seems cool. So we got some time though. We got plenty more characters. The game just came out, so see how it develops.
All right. I want to thank L.I. Joe for giving us some time to do this quick interview. You can see this on NewGamingorder.com and on our Facebook page. And again, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Take it easy. I want my rematch.
How you feeling?
How are you?